Hey, I'm Steven with Create a Great State and Grow Missouri, and we are excited to be sitting down today with NFIB State Director Brad Jones. Brad, thank you for sitting and talking
Steven.
with us. We're really excited, and thanks for taking the time to do so.
Absolutely.
So I guess to get started, just could you tell us a little bit about the Missouri chapter and NFIB, I guess, in general, and kind of what you guys do? And
Absolutely. NFIB's been around for almost 80 years now. We're a trade association representing small business, all kinds of small business, just about anything you could imagine. We've got them for members. We've got about 9,000 here in Missouri. We've got about 350,000 nationally, and we started from very humble beginnings. We had a gentleman who just decided that small business people were not represented in Washington and some of the state capitals, that the big guys have a seat at the table and we don't. And he went out to San Mateo, California, and talked to a bunch of his small business people, and that was the genesis of what's become a pretty good organization, a really important organization for small business people.
It's really grown over the years.
Fantastic. We've got about 350,000 members now nationally. So
wow.
It's grown, and I think it's grown because of the principles that they put in place. You know, we don't have a committee that decides what all the small business people should think. We actually have a ballot that we send out to everybody, and they vote the ballot, and then we go over to the capitals, or we go to the national capital, and we tell them what we think and what the small business people think about the issues. So
we may have ran into some of your members here over the last few months. We've been, of course, crisscrossing the state. We've been in over 40 counties and doing interviews on the street and going into businesses and speaking with business owners and saying the basic question that we've been asking the whole tour is, what do you think we need to do to create a great state in Missouri? Just a simple question, but we've got a lot of great answers and great responses so far. And so I kind of want to put that question to you, Brad. What do you think we need to do? And you know, I know you hear from your members a lot.
Sure.
And this is a members-ran organization.
Right.
What do you think some of your members would say to that question on what we need to be doing to make Missouri a great state?
You know, I think, Stephen, there's a couple of things, and one of them really starts at the most elementary level, and that is, what do we do in Missouri to make sure that we have an entrepreneurial environment out there that allows a small business person to feel like they've got a chance of really making it? You know, if you want to start a small business, but you think, you know, the regulations and the rules and the laws are so set against my doing this that probably stops some of them, you know, right from the beginning.
Yeah.
Now, most of the real entrepreneurs say, I don't care about that. You know, I am going to go, I'm going to get my financing, and I'm going to do what I need to do. But, you know, on the other hand, too, the thing that NFIB preaches and we're very supportive of is entrepreneurism in our schools. You know, making sure that our young people understand that there are other options out there for them, whether they're creative or whatever, you know, whatever they want to do in life, they can do it, and maybe they want to start their own small business. Maybe that's what they want to do. Or most important, and I think one of the travesties of our country now is seeing that we're not seeing our generational business owners anymore. You know, Grandpa started the business, Dad had it, but you know, I don't know that that's really what I want to do, and I think that's too bad. I think that was a foundation of this country as far as cultivating entrepreneurs, because oftentimes those second and third generation have a better way to do it, maybe, or they want to expand, or they want to, you know, they want to grow the business, they want to hire people, they want to have more jobs. So I think creating the entrepreneurial climate in your state is very important. Consequently, there's other things that can be done besides that. One, people have asked me all the time about economic development stuff. I said, look, there isn't a silver bullet to this. It's a gumbo. It's a whole lot of things. It's your tax base. It's what you've got to pay in your workers' compensation. It's your unemployment situation in the state. Right to work, of course, is something that people talk about, you know. But it's part of the gumbo. It's part of the mix. And when you get all of those things working in the favor of the small business person, instead of working against them, then you've got a climate where people will say, you know what, I think I would rather, if I'm going to start my business, I think I'd rather start it on the Missouri side rather than where I am.
Yeah.
And that's really what it comes down to. But yeah, NFIB.com is where they need to go to see just about anything they want to see.
Amazing. Great. We're thrilled that we got to sit down and talk. Thank you for your work in our state, being in the trenches for small business owners. We're really proud of your work and excited to get to sit down and talk and hear your thoughts. So we're here with the National Federation of Independent Business. Getting to talk with Brad Jones today. Brad, thank you so much for your time
All right.
and
All right.
your work.
Thanks for coming by.
Absolutely.
You bet. We enjoyed it.